What's up, guys? Russ from Boat Crafters. So it's Tuesday. I don't even know the date today. What is the date today? Today is August 20th, Tuesday. So what's on the agenda for today? So yesterday I finished up with these molds here. So this is epoxy to seal the MDF. Epoxy on this. So today I need to start working on these again. I need to put a radius on this edge, a radius on this edge, and I need to put radiuses on the inside edge using epoxy putty. And then I'm gonna have to go through and put another light coat of epoxy over the top of that. This needs to be sanded on the inside, and I'm probably gonna have to put some fairing putty just to fill in some of the seams and things. And then once, it's stuck to the boat. Oh shit, man, epoxy is strong. God damn. So then once that's sanded, then I could bond it to this, and that will be the final piece. Then I have to do the radius. A bunch of work left to do on that. Last night I left at about 8:30. I put a coat of fairing putty on here. So this is all cured up. So I just need to come in and knock all this down, block this out. So hopefully I can get to that. This is my personal boat, so that's always the last to get touched during the day. What else? I got some orders overnight for some speaker spacers and acrylic spacer. So need to make that on a laser machine. I need to make a template for this. This is a acrylic dash that's getting 2 Garmins. So I need to make a template for that so the customer can test it. So a lot on the plate today, a lot of little small things. I can't think of anything else new that I'm going to start. Always hoping that I can put in a little bit of time on my project. That's the plan for today. Let's get going. My Bosch sander's been acting up for some reason. When this moves, it doesn't. Sometimes it turns on at all. Let's see if we can fix this. I can't see anything that's wrong with this cable. Yeah, it looks like this black wire is broken right here. I could feel it underneath the insulation. Man, I know it is Florida, but it is extra hot and sweaty today. Had to bring this thing over just to shoot it on my workbench to cool me off. Man, can't wait till winter. All right, there we go, all fixed. Luckily, it was an easy fix. I didn't want to have to buy another one of these. These are like $385, $375. This thing works so good. This is a Bosch 6-inch DA. This is a great tool, man. I've had this probably 4 years, maybe over 4 years, and it's been flawless until today, but we fixed it. Mold is starting to take shape, so I put the radius here and the radius here. So I need to put the radius on the inside here, but unfortunately I have to do that by hand because my router won't fit into this space here to do it. All right, that's about as far as I can go on this mold today. So I put it's a little bit right there. So I put the epoxy putty in the corner to make the radius. I filled in some of the seams here, so I gotta let this cure. Once that cures, I can attach it to this piece, and then I can do the inside radius the same way that I did it here. Enough with this project for right now. I have to do some stuff in a laser machine, so I'll probably do that now. So I had an order come in through the website for a 1/2-inch spacer for a Scar Audio subwoofer. So you can use some 1/2-inch black acrylic. I offer these in black and white. So this is a piece that got messed up somehow. I'm not even really sure why it got messed up, but this was from a lathe I was doing. So I'm just going to use this to cut this spacer on the laser machine. It's all set up, the material set at the right height. Just need to set my power. I'm going to run it at 8 speed with 70% power. And things to check on the laser machine is the temperature of the laser tube. So I have to run a chiller. So this circulates deionized water through the tube to cool it down. So it takes a few minutes. So once it gets down to like 70 to 75, I'm safe. And turn on the vent fan. And temperature is good. Everything's set. Air compressor is on. I think. Need to make sure the air compressor is on. The laser head needs air pressure to push the debris out of the way, or else it will flame up. So we're good. Sent the file. Let's go. So all right, let's see if it cut all the way through. My laser machine's been a little finicky lately. I can actually see through it. It's really, really close. I think it's just hanging on by the paper on the backside. So I'm going to reset the program at a lower power and a faster speed. All right, that should be good. I saw the flame shooting out the bottom of it. So there we go. So I could cut this on the CNC machine, but I like cutting this on the laser machine better because it leaves a smoother, cleaner cut edge, which makes it easier for me to polish it. All right, just got back from a little snack at lunch, and I had an order come in from a local client that does rigging and installs. So he needed 2 of these. I guess these are like some sort of trim piece for sunroof or something. I'm not really sure. Or like a hatch. And these are 2 pieces for retrofitting older audio unit to a newer. These are probably Fusion head units. So laser machine's cutting those out. This is simple jobs, but it's a lot of material. It's about 6 square foot of black acrylic. So I usually charge about $14 per square foot for material. So once they come out of the machine, then I'll polish the edges and they'll be good to go. So I had a customer, a regular customer, that dropped off a sheet of this fake carbon fiber ABS. I'm not really sure how I feel about it, but I cut it on the CNC machine. I mean, I guess it looks okay, but it cut pretty well on a CNC machine. So I guess if you wanted something that looked like carbon, that's a little less expensive. I don't know how much you paid for this sheet, but But I'm sure it's not super cheap. All right, so probably the last project for today. I'm just kind of burnt out. I don't even think I'm gonna work on my boat today. Kind of just want to go home. So last week, one of the local shops that I work with, Tribal Roots, they dropped this off. I guess they made this with a pizza box. I don't really know. So this is a template for a dash. I'm not sure what kind of boat it is, but I just drew it up in CAD. And now I'm going to cut a paper template so they can take it to the customer's boat and make sure that it fits properly. So I have this template material in the laser machine, and you can see the file here that I drew in CAD. So I'm just gonna run the laser real quick, end up with a paper template, and then they can come pick it up. Let's see how close this lines up to the piece that they dropped off. Yeah, it's a pizza box template. It's kind of hard to make anything from it. Yeah, the corners are a little off. Corners a little bit smaller than what they have, but the edges are pretty good. Oh man, some days it's just so exhausting, but the heat today was just brutal. It's only 5:30, but I've had enough. I'm not looking to start another project right now, so I'm gonna call it a day today and go home, maybe edit the video, be done with it.